and she is Nestride Yumga. She's originally from Cameroon. She's immigrated to the U.S. The U.S. is lucky to have her. And her video is, "I love America too much to stay silent." And Nestride, it is a delight to meet you.
It's my pleasure to be your guest today, Dennis. I'm happy to be here.
Wonderful. So are you happy with the video and the reception?
I am more happy that I was able to connect to Americans and remind them of the treasure we have of a country.
Wow, that's beautiful. You know, but just as a matter of interest, both Alan Estrin and I were in Cameroon, and so you're not a stranger in that sense. Cameroon is not just a name to us. We have been there. When did you want to come to America? At what age?
Wow. Well, first of all, I would start by saying that I grew up in very tough conditions. There's always the need for an escape. That has always been a permanent need for an escape. There's one America, is the country everybody in the world knows about. And I don't know when I realized a place in the world called America existed, but I knew about America. And there's one lady in America who inspired my childhood growing up. Her name was she's Condoleezza Rice. She, don't get me wrong, I was very young. I didn't know much about politics. I didn't know about Republican, Democrat. I didn't know about. All I knew was just a very, very strong woman in America who inspires me, and don't even ask me how. But she inspired me a lot. Mm-hmm. So in the midst of the permanent, search for the escape, she there was hope. There was some kind of hope, and there were a few situations, which triggered this is it. It's either you find an escape, or you stay here and rot. It was a permanent search for an escape.
Right. Wonderful. Well, as I said, thank God you're here. You are an asset to the United States. How do you explain, in your mind, how do you explain the hatred even of America among so many Americans?
Oh. Quite frankly, I truly want to be as respectful as I can be, because as an American, I value my fellow citizens. But I firmly believe it's an absence of comparing of other experiences. It's an absence of sometimes even maturity. It's an absence of appreciation, and sometimes I want to say maybe it's because they haven't had the chance to see what happens in other parts of the world. And sometimes that's just me and my thoughts when I see some of these situations. I feel like I would be glad to someday organize a field trip to different parts. And when I say different parts, I'm not talking about those that are necessarily known for the most dangerous, but just the average places in the world that happen, and see what people outside of America go through, and realize what we have as a country. And don't get me wrong here, Dennis. I'm not saying that we are perfect. There's room for improvement. Okay, there's definitely room for improvement. But we need to, if we do not appreciate what we have, we're not going to move forward. We're going to destroy what we already have.
That's right. Hold on there, would you? Nestride Yumga's video, on why she loves America as an immigrant from Africa is up at PragerU. I thought her answer was very intelligent.